Hello, I'm Brenda Wood, news anchor at Channel 5 in Atlanta and a 1977 graduate of Loma Linda University. Many years ago, I left California for television news opportunities in the Southeast. I've never regretted my decision. This 8-state Southern Union Conference territory has tremendous diversity, from the modern Olympic city of Atlanta and the charm of historical Charleston to the beauty of the Appalachian Trail and the Smoky Mountains and the white sandy beaches of the Gulf Coast. Opportunities for the good life abound. Consider this. After searching the states from coast to coast, 2 of the top European automakers chose to build manufacturing plants in the South. Certainly human resources, climate, entertainment, and cultural opportunities, along with moderate cost of living, influenced all these decisions. However, don't take my word for it. I think you'll appreciate hearing what other medical professionals are saying. I invite you to jet away to visit some interesting people.
Hi, I'd like to welcome y'all to the neighborhood where we live. This is Pine Cone Lane outside of Summit, and we live out here in the country. And what's so nice about it here in the South, and especially in the Southern Union, is you can live in a small town like this, hi guys, and have lots of nice close neighbors. You can see we have country setting. It's a beautiful place. We don't have snow in the winter, hardly ever. Last winter I think we had our first measurable snow in 20 years. We've got nice neighbors out here. We're the only Adventists in this part of the county, so it's kind of like definitely being in a mission field. This is our house here, but we have lots of ponds and trees, and it's green most of the year round. We do have trees that lose their leaves in the fall, but we have lots of pines that keep them. Well, here we are. This is where I wanted to take y'all. This is our Seventh-day Adventist church here in Macomb, and as you can tell, it's kind of a humble little structure, but let me show it to you. As you know, the Southern Union is very diverse. We have everything from large cities and very large congregations to small country towns and small congregations. This is my choice, where I can really be a part of the church, where my input is really a help to the congregation. I have really found it satisfying to be able to work with my patients and teach them about health. It's one of the best parts of the outreach that we have here. On the business end of things, Southern Union can really work well for you. When I graduated from Loma Linda, this practice became available. Would you believe that the owner financed 80% of the purchase price, set me up with a local bank who financed the remaining part, and gave me startup money? The Lord has blessed financially. In the state of Mississippi, there are only 6 Adventist dentists and 3 Adventist physicians. This is a mission field. Won't you consider coming down here and let the Lord bless you spiritually and financially, and give me an Adventist colleague closer than 150 miles away?
I was born in New York, but always considered Southern California my home. I moved there when I was 12 years old and thought I would never leave. I loved it so much. But then a representative from the Southern Union came to visit, and I really liked what he had to say. We spoke about a job opportunity at Florida Hospital in Orlando, Florida, one that offered teaching with the residency program, as well as a hospital-based private practice that would allow me to see my own OBGYN patients. When I visited Orlando, I was very impressed. The weather was beautiful, there were lakes everywhere, the skies were blue, and the beach was only 30 minutes away. Besides the cultural events, Walt Disney attractions were available, and I was very impressed with the Orlando Magic. Is there any wonder as to why I like the South?
When I was thinking as a senior medical student where I'm going to spend the next 3 years in my residency, I had to do a lot of thinking. coming from Japan, I never saw the East Coast, even the South, and I decided to check out a few places. During my internship, when I had time just driving back and forth from the hospital, I could enjoy all the greens, and during the fall, nice changing colors. It was just beautiful. And when I finished my residency, I had opportunities to go to different places, but I chose to stay because I liked it here. Even in a big city like Atlanta, you see so many trees that you don't feel like you're in a big city. But what made me like this city all the more, it's what it offers culturally and its churches. I happened to choose this church, Atlanta North Church, when I came to the city, and I've been a member ever since. They welcomed me, a total stranger, and of course during the first year, I was lucky to be able to come to church maybe once per month. But they welcomed me even when I had to come in my scrubs. We love the symphony, and we love the sports offerings here. Braves games, Thunder Hawks. But the nice thing is that you can get to those places very quick. For us, we can only take a 20-minute drive, and we're right in the Symphony Hall. Is it no wonder that we like the South?
Basically, I love it here in the Southern Union area because it's a beautiful area to live. The economy is fantastic, especially for someone like me just getting out of school. There's tremendous growth potential for someone in a private practice setting. It's very conducive for raising a family. I'm originally from Southern California, and I wouldn't trade it for anything.
I really like the South because there's great shopping here and camping and no smog and lots of trees. And there's great choices in Adventist churches and schools, and we're getting ready to start a family. I'm expecting in March, and I'm anxious to raise a child in this area. I love the South.
We love it here in the South. Hilton Head has great opportunities. As far as the South, the whole South has great opportunities. Just across the river in Georgia, they have a lot of new development. Here on Hilton Head, we have Sun City that just came in. They're building 500 new homes every year, and so the volume increase is going to be tremendous for us at the medical work here at the hospital on Hilton Head. When we were looking for places to go just out of residency, we considered a lot of things, one of which was the climate, the opportunity for work in the area, of course, and one of the major things was how it is for raising a family. Hilton Head especially has many recreational activities that are good for family. The beach is very close, as you can imagine. And I personally like sailing, golfing, and tennis, so it's good for me as well. We have lived many places, and we have to say the opportunities here in the South are unsurpassed. The Southern Union has quite a bit of coastline. You can go from Texas to Virginia. I don't know the miles of coastline it has, but it's got to be tremendous. Look at all the possibilities you have for sailing there.
Well, I like the beaches. You were talking about the coastline. There's a lot of beaches around here. Of course, I'm partial to Hilton Head. We have very uncrowded beaches, nice warm water, perfect waves for the kids. But you can go anywhere in this area and find great beaches, lots of shells, perfect vacation spot, and even more perfect to live.
You may prefer one of the metropolitan centers, the scenic beauty of the coast, or the quiet life of a rural area. Whatever you choose, come join us in the Southern Union. It may just be your place in the sun.